We got journey, first card. We got answers, and we have relationships. So I feel like at this point, a lot of y'all could be pretty much alone, Leo. And I feel like y'all have been through quite a lot, honestly. But it's telling me that some of you guys could be wanting answers. Some of you guys could be wanting answers. Maybe you still um hold space in your heart for somebody else. Now, if this is not you, it could be another person. But I am getting this energy where somebody want answers. Somebody could be actually contacting the other person. And maybe somebody could be questioning the other person about, why that, you're in another relationship, knowing that I love you. This is if somebody is, reaching out to another person. They could be asking them, why you're in another relationship, I love you, blase, blase. Some of you guys, this person could be doing this to you, especially if you are in another relationship or currently dating somebody new. Maybe there is somebody that has put you through the ringer, Leo, for a very long time, and you finally moved on to be with somebody else. And they could be contacting you and wanting answers and questioning you about your current situation or relationship that you may be in. But if this not happening physically, I'm seeing another energy. Your person could just be reflecting. They could be in their head about the simple fact that they do love you and they do want to be with you. You see what I'm saying? So um, let me clarify the situation, because there is somebody that is definitely reflecting and want answers about, the way they feel about you, and knowing that you may be with somebody else, or it's like somebody could just be trying to find out something. But let's see. We got the Nine of Swords. So I feel like y'all are definitely not losing no sleep at night. I feel like even while you were going through the storm with somebody, Leo, you have overcame a lot of anxiety. Some of you guys have overcame, sleepless nights and, stuff like that. But it is telling me that y'all could be over that. Like literally, y'all could be over that. But it is telling me also that somebody want answers. Yeah, I feel like y'all not talking to this person. We got the King of Swords reversed right here. And we got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So whoever is in a connection or relationship with somebody currently, it's not meant to be. It's not. This is not their destiny. This is somebody that, you know, they could be in a karmic situation with. So somebody decided to get basically somebody decided to get with a karmic, Leo. So if you are contacting this person and this person could be ignoring you, because I am getting that. Somebody reaching out to somebody, whether you are doing this and reaching out or they are reaching out to you. But somebody is not saying anything. And the reason why somebody is not saying anything is because they feel like they don't belong in a relationship with you. Meanwhile, they stay in a karmic. So somebody believes the person they are dealing with could be the one. But in reality, it's a karmic. And you could be the one on the outside, Leo, that still, have the key to somebody's heart, or somebody has the key to your heart. Y'all take what resonate. Roles can be reversed. But it is telling me that somebody is the answer, but they may have shut you out. Some of you guys, this person stopped talking to you. But this is somebody that's, I'm telling you, somebody is lying to themselves, Leo. Somebody decide to get with a karmic knowing that they may love you. You see what I'm saying? And it's because they're lying to themselves, knowing dang well that that situation is not for them. Okay, let's keep it moving and see what's going on. But I am currently seeing that somebody did let go of some form of like anxiety about losing another person. And I feel like it's your person. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they want to ignore the simple fact. It's like they want to ignore the truth, which is, like I said, you have the key to this person's heart. Somebody purposely ignoring the simple fact that they're supposed to be with you. It's sad to say that they really like rather be with a karmic or deal with a karmic than you. I strongly feel like that could be the situation, or the other way around. But either way, somebody's still lying to themselves, because that's not it. Yeah, somebody gave up. We got hopeless right here. So your person gave up on you, Leo. And I feel like now y'all could be feeling like really, at a loss right now. Some of you guys could be feeling in a deep, I'm here in a deep depression state. Yes, because somebody decided to walk away. We got cut ties. Your person gave up on you. It's sad to say that they had gave up on you. Wow, they cut away somebody that gave them a lot of peace, a lot of happiness, Leo. And they knew you was somebody that was very solid. That's the crazy part about it. It's like your person rather ignored the love that they have for you, and they rather ignore the simple fact that y'all belong together. So they rather get comfortable and stay in a karmic situation, knowing that they are supposed to be with you. That's crazy. Okay, let's keep it moving. What else, Spirit, in the situation? We're going to pull some more of these cards. So basically, there is somebody in denial, Leo. Somebody is constantly, like, literally lying to themselves, trying to, convince themselves that they don't love you or y'all not supposed to be together, basically. But we got make it work. Yup, your person gave up on you, Leo, because they wanted to make it work with somebody else. Look. And it could be somebody from their past. So some of you guys, this person could went back to somebody from their past, like I said, which is a karmic, and that's who they thought that they were supposed to be with, basically. They felt like making it work with them, that's the person that they picked. That's the person that they're supposed to be with. But I feel like the situation has you triggered, Leo. Or like I said, or it could be the other way around. But somebody is very triggered by this somebody cutting ties. Look, we got cutting ties twice. We got cutting ties twice, Leo. Look, we got cutting ties twice. Somebody threw their hands up and just decided to, walk away from you. It's sad to say. They gave up. And some of y'all is telling me that the reason why your person gave up on you, because I'm just getting this energy where your person could be having like triggers themselves. Maybe they are triggered by you. And that's why they did decide to go back to a past situation, because you triggered this person, Leo. And you know what's crazy about it? Not only you trigger this person, your person could be literally in their head thinking that you're going to leave them if they do pursue this connection. Like with the karmic that they are in a connection with right now, I surely feel like your person would not be bothered by the simple fact that that karmic could leave them. You know what I'm saying? There's no effect on them if that karmic was to leave them. You see what I'm saying? Because they left them before. So with you, it would be some form of effect to them if you was to leave them. You see what I'm saying? So some of you guys, your person could have abandonment issues, and that could be the reason why they rather lie to themselves and go back to a karmic, because they have abandonment issues. They're afraid of you leaving them. You have this person, like, how can I say this, Leo? Y'all scarred this person for real. Like, the love they have for you, I don't think it went away. Yes, they may act like they're not bothered over the simple fact that they're not talking to you, they're not dealing with you, and they're happy, so-called happy in this other relationship. But trust and believe that your person is triggered as much as you are. And that could be the reason why we got cutting ties twice, because yes, you may be triggered over the simple fact that they cut you off, but they also triggered because they had to cut you off. You see what I'm saying? You have you scarred this person to a point where, you know what I'm saying, either if they was to be with you or not, you still have some form of imprint on them. You see what I'm saying? That's the energy that I'm picking up on. I feel like you left some form of an imprint on this person, Leo, and it frightens them for real. So let's dive deeper in this situation. Yeah, you make this person feel weak, Leo. You really do. You make this person feel weak inside, because I just feel like the thought of you leaving this person, you know, they would be very much devastated. Even though, like I said, they are bothered by it because they acting like they're not. A lot of y'all, they're acting like they're not. But y'all already know they bothered just as much as you is. Cut ties twice. You know what I'm saying? But let's dive deeper in this situation. We got thief. And you know what's crazy about this situation? Your person went back to a karmic, right? To work it out with them. But they're plotting. They plotting. They plotting on your person. Whether this is to take something from them, to like I said, destroy them in a way, something deceptive. Your person left to go work on a connection with somebody that was deceptive. Like literally, it could just be saying that this person is toxic. So some of y'all, this person probably just left you for a toxic karmic, basically. Because I am getting that energy. Okay, we got marriage. Wow. So, Leo, maybe you could be already married to this person, even though they left you for a karmic. But it's also telling me that if you are not married to this person, Leo, you guys could be very much triggered because maybe they are married to a karmic, Leo. Somebody purposely planned this out. Somebody could be planning to marry a karmic. Wow. Some of you guys, your person could be literally planning to marry a karmic. Like literally. Just to make you mad. And they being petty now. Some of y'all, this person is just being petty. Because they don't want you to see them sweat, Leo. They don't want you to see them phased by the simple fact that they have cut you off. But like I said, in reality, they are triggered. This person is as hurt and triggered just as much as you is. But just know that your person is going the extra mile and being petty to prove a point to you that they don't give a F, basically. So what they're going to do is go out of their way and be with somebody who is toxic and marry them. That's exactly what I'm seeing, Leo, for some of y'all. And I don't even know if I showed y'all the cards. I probably did. But that's exactly what I'm seeing. Somebody is plotting and planning to purposely be with somebody, Leo, just to get a rise out of you. Just to get you triggered. You see what I'm saying? It's sad. Because they feel like if they could get a rise out of you, if you see them actually committed or married to this person, you will automatically remove yourself. You see what I'm saying? This is somebody that's pushing you away. Because like I said, maybe you have reached out to this person and maybe you have been trying to get answers. You're trying to get clarity. You're trying to figure out why they are in another connection with somebody else. But they keep ignoring you. They rather lie to themselves, Leo, and stay in a karmic situation. So they feel like marrying this person, like turning things up a notch, which is marrying this person, will trigger you and get you to back off. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Now, some of y'all feel this way. Maybe you feel like you need to get to that level, to that state, in order to get somebody to leave you alone. Maybe you feel like you need to marry your person, you know what I'm saying, with whoever you're dealing with, you know, in order to prove a point. But like I said, roles can be reversed, so just take what position that you may be in this situation, Leo. We got unexpected income. So, and you know what's crazy, even more crazy about this whole connection, Leo, that your person went to, this karmic, this toxic karmic, not only that they are marrying this person to get you to back off and prove a point, but they also using that person. So it's telling me your person is deceptive. They plotting this. Your person deceptive. Your person is straight deceptive. And it may not even be the third party that's deceptive. The person, the karma that they chose over you, that person probably ain't even deceptive for real. Even if they is, they probably both could be. Like I said, it don't even matter. But I just felt like your person is still like doing all of this and they using them. It basically they using them. You know what I'm saying? They really not in it for the long haul. They're not in it, even if they look like it is. They're not. They don't love them. Put it like that. Your person do not love this karmic. They only getting with them and marrying them just for support, just for the money. It's all about money, and it's all to prove you a point, to prove a point to you that they are happy. But we already know the truth. We already know the truth. They'll be divorced in no time. So if your person is married or they are getting married, maybe are currently engaged to this karmic, just know that they will be divorced in no time. You see what I'm saying? And maybe your person may turn around and divorce them just to get their money. You know what I'm saying? It could be something like that. This person don't have no respect for nobody. They don't. They make nobody a priority at all. Nobody is a priority to them. They love bombing this third party, Leo. I'm telling you, your person is love bombing the third party just to use them and prove a point to you. It's sad. We got laughter, happiness, joy, healing. This person is like, could be laughing, some of you guys. This is a joke. This is exactly what I just heard. This situation is a joke to them. This person is a joke. I'm hearing joker. So some of you guys, this person is a joker. Y'all dealing with a joker. Literally. Because they sitting here acting like hee ha ha ha, like they all happy and shit. But like I said, they will be divorced in no time. I called it out because I seen it. Distance. We got divorce. Ghosted. Separation. That's why they're laughing. Because they could be laughing because they ghosted you too. I'm not even going to lie, Leo. Some of you guys, the joker could be laughing because they got rid of you. But like I said, they laughing at the other person that they are currently dealing with also because they're going to get rid of them. They're going to get rid of them. They're going to end up marrying this person and then divorcing this person. All for greed. Look, we got lust, greed, by any means necessary, inconsiderate. Yes, I'm telling you, your person is doing this to get just for greed, power, money, and to prove to you that they're happy. But like I said, that they will be at the courthouse pretty soon. Literally. And this could be y'all energy, could be really pretty much hurt in the background, heartbroken, and that's exactly what I'm seeing. But I feel like eventually y'all will come to y'all senses. And it's going to take somebody to hit rock bottom and to realize that this is somebody that they effed up. Your person, watch, they're going to feel salty. This is somebody who is very petty. Look, I think I have bitter. Petty. Yep. Did I say this person is petty? Petty is hell. Whoever this is. Like, to be honest, your person's intentions is not good to neither one of y'all. It's like they're using a third party to make you mad. But the third party don't know that they're being used. It's sad to say. That's exactly what I'm seeing. They being manipulated. They being love bombed. They being used. That's exactly what I keep hearing. Somebody is being love bombed for greed. Somebody is being love bombed until they get what they want. Look, they Two of Cups. Your person really is plotting to steal their joy. It's a waste of time. Your person literally left to waste a person's time. That's exactly what I'm getting. Stealing somebody's joy. Happiness. And some of you guys feel like the third party stole your person. Some of y'all feel that way, but in reality, your person planned this out, Leo. just so they don't have to accept the simple fact that you do have the key to this person's heart. They lying to themselves, Leo. It's like they're making a joke out of this situation. But just know your person will, I feel like your person will be back because we got the Two of Cups. Some of you guys, your person will be back and you may not want them because we got the Six of Pentacles. By the time this person come back, because they ghosted you or left you out in the cold, you're not going to want them. Some of y'all ain't going to want them because you have already overextended yourself. It's like when you wanted them, they didn't want you. But now that you don't want them, they going to want you. And when you walk away, listen, this person is not going to be happy. They're not going to be at peace at all. They wasn't even at peace anyways dealing with that third party. It was just lust and greed. Lust and money. That's it. No peace. No happiness. No none of that. Yeah, I feel like a lot of my Leos are walking away from this person. Okay, what else? Let me pull some. I'm gonna pull some of these cards. Sitting here holding on to a person that they not even at peace with. Like, I don't know. I just find that to be weird. I have to be by myself to gain some peace before I deal with somebody. And then listen. Some of y'all gonna be really, y'all gonna have the last laugh. This is exactly what Spirit is telling me, Leo. Y'all gonna have the last laugh because while they are plotting to do all of this just to be petty and make you mad, right? You gonna have the last laugh because we got laughter in the Two of Cups, right? You gonna have the last laugh because you gonna be in another connection with somebody that actually does love you. And they're gonna be afraid. They're gonna feel left out in the cold now, but I just keep hearing you got the last laugh. By the time they come back, I'm telling you, you're gonna be in a whole other connection with somebody else, and you're not even gonna want them no more. You're just not, because you overextended yourself for so much to the point where you gave up and moved on. But just know you got the last laugh, Leo. You will have the last laugh. You will have somebody new, and this person will feel exactly how they felt you, abandoned and alone. You got the last laugh. That's all I could hear. Yeah, they're going to be heartbroken because you ain't going to want to be with them no more. Six of Pentacles reversed. They should never ghosted you or left you for somebody else, and then they had a nerve to turn around and commit and marry that person. It's one or the other or both. But it is telling me, Leo, that your person is going to be afraid of being, of you walking away. Mind you, this is the same reason why I didn't want to be with you to begin with, because they was afraid of you abandoning them. But they took too long to the point where you have replaced them, and now you replace them. Now they really feel abandoned. Now they really feel hurt. They ain't do nothing but hurt themselves, Leo. This person ain't do nothing but help themselves. They took too long. And it's because they thought that they could sit here and play these games with you. I'm here two can play that game. And even if y'all wasn't trying to play games with this person to be like, being another connection, to be malicious or whatever, or petty yourself, I feel like that's what it looked like. You defeated them. You know what I'm saying? It looked like you was defeating this person, like you wanted revenge. But I just felt like Spirit gave you revenge. You didn't even have to do nothing. You just met somebody else that was on the same level as you, mentally, emotionally, whatever the case may be, right? And now they're afraid because, their heart still belongs to you. This is somebody that will forever love you, Leo. Even if you are in another connection with somebody, they will forever be tied down. They will forever feel that stronghold, Leo, emotionally. Yes, they hurt because your attention is elsewhere now. They hurt because you are being valued by a whole nother person and you are happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you are official in a new connection or just dating somebody new, you get the last laugh, Leo. You get the last laugh. They are going to be sick over the simple fact that somebody is making you a priority. Like, literally, they are going to be mad about that. It's sad to say because that's exactly what I'm seeing. They're going to be mad. This person, that's what they get. They own games backfired on them. It backfired on them. It says, I don't want to be who I used to be. you deserve better. So it's telling me that some of y'all's person came back to like make change with you. But by the time they came back, it was like I said, it was too late. You have already moved on, and you have somebody new. Even if you don't have somebody new, you don't want them no more. Period. You see what I'm saying? You just don't want them because you know if you take this person back, you're not going to be at peace. Okay, what else? This one want to come out so bad. Why is it that you love me? Yeah, your person don't even understand why you even love them from the jump. Your person don't understand why they even love you. I'm getting both energy, but they want to know why you love them. Like why? Because like I'm just hearing like you pierced this person's heart. You scarred them in a way. Like you left some form of imprint on them. But sorry to say, you get the last laugh because they was trying to be petty. And they took it to a whole nother level to the point where now they can't handle it. Because I'm hearing your petty is worse. Even if, like I said, even if you wasn't intentionally trying to be petty, I just felt like you defeated them. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I said that already, but I keep hearing that. You know, I wish I could be a different person. Yeah, your person wasn't gonna change anyways. They wasn't. They were just looking for attention. That's it. They was just looking for attention because, like I said, this is somebody that will forever love you, but they just have the wrong intentions. Like their mind is like, it's like they rather listen to their mind and their negative thoughts over love. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. They could be battling with themselves mentally real bad. You know what I'm saying? And they don't use discernment when they pick and choose who they want. You know, and even if they got a good woman or even if they got a good man, they still like abuse it or abuse that person. They take advantage of their love. But that's exactly what I'm seeing. I feel like your person took advantage of your love at in the past, and now that you have somebody else, or now that you have moved on, they're going to be hurt about that. They're going to be hurt that you have attention and somebody is making you a priority, Leo. Okay, what else? That's too many cards. We got strength. I feel like they still holding on, no doubt. But I feel like you have gained a lot of strength, Leo. A lot of strength. You standing in your power. And yes, you standing in your power and gaining your strength back, your discipline, it has this person heartbroken. Like I said, it's too late. The same thing that they was afraid of from the beginning of this situation of being with you is the same thing that they could be hurt about right now. That's crazy, feeling left out, feeling abandoned, feeling alone. They hurt because they let their guard down. It's like by the time they came back, it's like they just feel, they hurt. I feel like they just very much hurt. But I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, Leo. I hope it resonates, and y'all take care.